I mean, I trust Ember, and I doubt she'd make this up. But really, that, like, no one in the whole park wanted the ramen? Oh, God.
It didn't even make the funny ramen sound where you're...
The funny boiling sound.
The funny boiling sound or the slurping sound. They didn't even say itadakimasu.
That's the only part of eating ramen I like.
I know. And I'm a robot that cannot... I'm not even a robot. I am a program. The cloud is a new concept to ramen of the Frakk, and the operators assumed a single physical ramen of their data stored in one location would be enough to feed the entire city of Axon City. The park's on-ride cameras were unaffected as they were not splashed by the ramen. I said that before reading the next line to see how it fits. I'm gonna redo this without the ramen shit.
Understandable.
The park's on-ride cameras were unaffected as they were set up by an independent photography company. Okay, I can't do that funny. A photography company the park hired, but unfortunately none of the rides have a clear view of the back of the ramen. Beep.
They couldn't see where they kept the ramen? That's frustrating.
Oh my god. This eye problem is really irritating me.
This is, like, completely, like, destroyed you.
It's
like one of the eyes is slightly different. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
I mean, I know that there's, like, technically eye problems where, like, people can't keep one of their eyelids all the way open, like, unconsciously. Mm-hmm. But this is, like, 10% lower. It's, like, noticeable, but it's, like, not at the same time. The one that I know of for, like, a actual OC character does it halfway down. Mm-hmm. As we are dealing with a shape-shitting ramen. No. As we are dealing with a shapeshifter, it is unlikely that ramen evidence alone would allow us to make an arrest. But we are not completely in the ramen on this investigation. Poop.
So, what kind of ramen do we have? Instant? The make in a cup kind? Do we gotta boil it separate? Are we just gonna go to the store and get it ourselves?
We've got the super extra spicy miso soup ramen. Instant. With its own additive. With its own little vegetables dried up.
Wow.
It's $2.50.
Dang.
While the horror halls used an outdated ramen, it did require staff members to swipe a keycard in order to access their ramen supply. Entering the back dock any other way will net you 0 ramen. Beep. The time of the explosion was 9:49 p.m. The silent alarm did not go off until your colleague, Ember, entered the back dock with a cup full of ramen. From outside the premises, which is not allowed, no outside food allowed. But there was no alarm prior to this period. Beep.
So, the shapeshifter had ramen?
I am 86% sure of that fact. Beep.
Well, this should be easy. Who used their keycard to get to the back dock at the time?
That's the problem. I wasn't kidding when I said the Frakk used outdated security ramen. The keycard was a physical ramen that was... Okay, one sec. The key card was a physical ramen that was handed out to staff and contractors. Beep.
So it's not ramen? It's a key?
No, it's still ramen. It's just the ramen was shaped into a key, like I said.
How would
Antiquated. I'm sorry. What did you say?
How would they open the door if it was made out of ramen? Wouldn't the noodles just break?
This is superior Frakk ramen. You don't understand. It's antiquated technology. It was built different.
Built wrong.
Every staff member was able to produce their own ramen key card when asked. And no key card ramens were missing. Except for Dave. But he is on record for eating his key cards. And is soon to be fired.
So the shapeshifter had ramen, meaning they worked at horror halls?
Indeed. Our list of suspects include a number of ramen employees, contractors of ramen, and even some members of the night shift ramen shiteo who provided advice on scrollite land handling and transport ramen. I'm sorry, that one was actually kind of weird.
Yeah, that got a little off.
That got a little too much ramen. I needed to be more conservative.
Stop eating so much ramen.
I love ramen. As they are employees of the park, management was able to call them all in to work today for free ramen supplements. As we are dealing with a powerful magical user, we have Yo, what's that word? How would you pronounce that?
Liaised? Like a liaison?
Okay, yeah. I was kind of thinking that, but I was going to mispronounce it if I tried. We have liaised with Queen Priscilla to gather all of the ramen in the capital city of Oregon.
You're putting oregano on the ramen?
Okay, real talk. I was talking with my dad today about how to spice up like the fucking 25-cent. Like, you know what? Actually, I think it's 50 cents now. I might be misremembering, but like,
That's
just the, the really, really cheap ramen that just has the flavor packet and the noodles.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about how to spice it up and like actually spice it up because I've been talking about spicy ramen so much to you.
Yeah.
We were looking at our spice cabinet, and I did see oregano.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw paprika.
Yeah. I mean, usually what I do is I do like half as much water, put the flavor packet in while you're cooking the ramen.
Half as much water?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but...
And then...
It's a way to...
throw like an egg in there.
Okay, when do you put the egg in?
Like, you get the water boiling, and you put the ramen in, and then you put the egg in.
Okay, that's when you would put it. Do you stir the egg in, or...
No, you just like crack it in there and just kind of let it sit, and it like
okay, so
cooks.
Okay, so if I was to make it, when the water's boiling, I put the noodles in, I put the flavor packet in. Technically, the instructions say to put the flavor packet in at the end after the noodles have, but I like to put it in so the noodles. I like to put it in so the noodles soak up the flavored water. But okay, so anyways, I also do that. So what I also do is I stir it so that the noodles actually separate in, so they separate and get like, it's not in like blocky form. If you were to do that, you would then put like after you're done separating like the noodles, you would put the egg in after that and then let it like cook a little bit. If you were to do it like that?
Yeah, no, because you do like you put the block in there for like 30 seconds or so, and then you can kind of break it up.
Yeah.
And then
what I do is actually I break up because I like having smaller noodles. I actually break up the block.
Oh, you chunk the block up. Ah, I see.
Yeah. So like it's technically one full block folded. Or one full sheet folded. I break that up into 4 bits, so I have 8 things.
Yeah.
Technically. So after putting that into the water, letting that like get soft and be able to stir around and not be in blocky form, You would put in the egg then?
Yeah. Yeah, just
Okay.
do it, like, probably, like, 30 seconds or so, because the ramen only cooks for, like, 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that next time then.
Mhm.
I've been, like, thinking about it, but I've never, like, looked online to see how people did it, and I didn't ask anybody until now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking of ways to actually just, like, make cheap ramen better.
Yeah. I mean, put an egg on it is a way to make a lot of things better.
Yeah. I've been putting onions and green peppers in it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
So I'm gonna try the egg thing, and then I'm gonna try like chili powder is what I'm gonna try
Oh, yeah.
to make it spicy. And then we'll see how I like both of those separate, and then I'm gonna add it all together and see how I like it all together. And that'll be like probably a really nice little meal that's really, really fucking cheap.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, so back to the content. If the shapeshifter tries to attack us, was this the voice? Shit.
Yeah.
Powered up. If the shapeshifter tries to attack us again, they will have the entire royal army to contend with. Beep.
How many people are on the suspect list?
We have narrowed it down to 10 people that like ramen.
Disgusting.
Out of 1,000 people, only 10 liked ramen.
But there were way more than 1,000 people at the grand opening. How come they sold no ramen? Okay,
Well,
that's a lot. But I've dealt with worse. I should be able to handle this.
We live in a city of 500,000 people. I'm pretty sure that the percentage of people that like ramen, like when you divided that into the city population and how many people actually attended horror halls, it'd be like less than 1.
Everyone
something.
who likes ramen just stayed at home that day.
They got the fake tickets.
Oh no.
They were the people selling the fake ticket. They're all criminals.
The ramen hustle.
They were in jail.
How else were they going to afford more ramen?
Jock and Wolf have already begun. I can't do this voice. It's actually hurting my throat.
Okay.
Jock and Wolf have already begun their investigation and are waiting for you in Oregano.
Thanks, Aisha. I'll head over now.
Good luck, Officer Newling. I mean, I guess I could have done the voice if I knew that it was like this short, but whatever. It was really making my throat hurt.
That's fine. Chill buff.
Ellipses. I think there might be a keychain hidden in Oregon. Ow. Make sure you find it.
Uh-huh. This is incredibly important.
Ow,
Oh,
my
crap.
throat.
I forgot to give her the J-Bubs keychain I got in the mail this morning. Ah well, I can give it to her later. Or I could sell it at Zara's Games for a bit of cash. I'll hold on to it for a bit longer. I don't need to decide what I'm doing with it just yet.
You start collecting the Max. J-Bubs is top tier.
J-Bub's a classic guy.
He's a fucking amazing dude.
How do we get to Oregano again? I know it's in the Frakk, but isn't it in the middle of the ocean? I might just have to look this up on my phone. Okay. So I have to drive to Axon City Heights and then pass through the Frakk to this shitty island. Then I have to take a ferry from the port to Obsidian Peak, and then a second ferry to get to Oregano. Or I could charter a boat and head there directly, but that costs $60. That's kind of irritating. It'd be so much easier if I could teleport there. Wait, I can turn into a succubus. They can open their own personal Frakk to wherever they want. I've just got to shift into my succubus form.
Wood.
Ellipsy! I probably shouldn't have done this in the middle of the street.
Hey, why is it that like? okay, I guess it was like the fucking like whoosh, 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 whoosh teleporter thing every time that you ended a sentence. Because it did that weird, like, voo, voo, voo.
Cheese. Oh,
Damn it,
God. I'll never get used to going through a Frakk.
What is it? Buffalo steak and blue cheese?
The buffalo singles and blue cheese.
I can't understand you.
Good. I'm just gonna quickly shift back into my human form.
Who do you identify with more? Do you identify with Stir or do you identify with Germa more?
You either die a Stir or live long enough to see yourself become a Germa.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna quickly shift back in my human form before everyone here assumes I'm a demonic stripper. There we go.
Oh, but he has like a... Ow. I hit myself. He also has a gravelly voice, though. Okay, can I do this?
Just chew some gravel.
Sparky! Ow. Ow.
Hey, Wolf. Thunder tits.
Ow. My, like, throat is not able to do the gravelly voice. Oh,
Hi,
no.
Jock.
What? Okay, so, like... Oh, no. Like, I'm hesitant to do the voice.
Just do your
right
regular
now.
voice if you don't want to do the deep voice.
Unfortunate. I'm sorry for anybody that liked my wolf voice, which is -2 people,
Wow.
I can assume. Glad you could make it. This is actually a really oh my god, no, that's not his voice. Glad you could make it. This is actually a really delicate situation, and we're a bit understaffed. Ow. I can't. Oh. I feel so sad.
Did Panderai send anyone else? Nope, just me. He seems to think the three of us can handle this on our own.
Well, that's great.
I mean, he's not wrong, but there is a lot of ground to cover here. Where are all the suspects? They're scattered all over the city. We've had them all lined up here in the throne room, but Priscilla sent them all away because they were talking too much.
Throne room in Oregon also doubles as a royal library. They're quite strict when it comes to talking in there.
Everything in the Frakk operates on the dumbest logic.
Also, just ignore the fact that I can't do the wolf voice. This is the best I can do.
Okay.
It physically hurts.
That's fine.
No one can leave the city without the royal guard knowing. So we shouldn't have to deal with any runners.
Unless Queen Priscilla lets them out.
That is a concern. I'm going to try and do the Zach Brannigan voice. That's at least a little bit closer. It doesn't hurt.
Are you suggesting Queen Priscilla might have been involved in the attack against Horror Halls? She's done shit like this before.
Horror Halls was run by King Thresher and Queen Ileana, the leaders of the two rival Monster Girl tribes. Lilith was involved too, and she's currently leading the Bandarui tribe. She's also got some antics up in the past.
There's a lot of politics going on here, and Wolf and I are doing our best to keep tensions low. How does What?
You know what I just noticed? Wolf has, like, no badge. Is he, like, considered a rookie?
Maybe.
As compared to, like, Jock and Max?
I don't know.
Like, imagine that, like, these two are, like,
Maybe it's because he's from the Frakk, so he has less rights.
Oh my god, shut up.
It could just be systemic racism.
I don't think so. Considering that the head honcho of the police force is a fucking furry.
Yeah, but he's not from the Frakk.
Yeah, but he's a fucking furry. And he loves the boys.
Yeah, but I hate the boys.
Yeah? Well, you're not the leader of the police force.
But I should be.
No.
Oh.
Pandarai should be.
That's true.
And he's a furry.
Necrorite should be.
But wait, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I assumed you said, and then I realized you said Pandarai, so I had to backpedal it.
Yeah, Necrorite should be the leader of the police force, and he's a furry.
How does our shapeshifter figure into all of this? And what has this got to do with the stolen scrotums? That we don't know.
Hopefully, we have a clearer picture by the end of the day. Like a picture of ramen.
Alright, so what do you two need help with? I'm happy to assist in any way I can.
Okay, I forget. Like, I've shown you some of Mandalore's videos, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the marathon videos?
I don't think so.
Marathon is technically the precursor to Halo.
Mm-hmm.
So probably not. There's an AI in that I was kind of trying to channel the voice of when I was doing Aisha just now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to watch it sometime.
Okay.
They're really good, in my opinion. Do you want to take point on this investigation? Jack and I have our hands full with a bowl of ramen. Wait, I mean Queen Priscilla. Why did I say ramen?
Sure, I can do that. Are you getting any weird vibes off anyone yet?
Not any weird person. I just started saying ramen for whatever reason.
That is a weird vibe. Ooh. I've got a hunch Queen Priscilla set this all up and got one of her officers to do the dirty work.
She does employ a lot of powerful magic users, including shapeshifters.
Let's have a look at the suspect list. Oh, Eldoris is on here. She's got a bit of a history with us.
Who the fuck is Eldoris?
Aluna and Bree.
Axe and Ashes.
That's who I
Which
place.
one of us is right?
Comment below.
Yeah.
That's who I'd place my money on. But honestly, it could be anyone. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Is your throat also hurting?
No, I just fucked up the voice and didn't want to reread the line.
That's fair. The two of us are going to head back to the Royal Library. If you need any help, just let us know.
Thanks, guys. I will.
You know what? We could also say my mad scientist roommate turned me into her personal robotic battle maid.
That's true.
That is one of the fucking games.
See you around, Thunder Tits.
What, MMSRTMIHR?
WXYZ Elemental P.
No, not HR. HPRBM. Sir Timmy or Bim.
Later, guys. Alright, where should I start? Puzzle section. Puzzle section. Puzzle section.
No, I don't think I could do the Russian voice. Okay, you want to know? You want to know a sad thing?
Yeah.
How long are we into this recording?
Hour 20.
Hour 20. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you if we can call it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunately, my throat hurts so much right now for some reason.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because we're at the beginning of a section, and I should be able to cut this into a pretty even number of videos.
Yeah, I really do not want to do like Dinah dirty, even if she is legally distinct.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Well then, I guess it's time for the outro. I've been Ramen Goku.
And I've been Dog Ramen 100.
And boy, am I glad that we're ending this recording here, because otherwise this ramen bit's gonna keep going.